Welcome back to the Kicker's Corner, where today I'm going to show you the ins and outs of spin crescent. Spin crescent is a kick that looks really good. It's fun to do, but it is a high-risk kick. If you know how to set it up, it can be very effective. So with that said, I'm going to show you how to do a spin crescent. There's two ways you need to learn how to do it from. A regular traditional fighting stance from here, and also from a sideways position. I'm going to start with the sideways position because that is easiest to learn. So from a sideways position, I'm going to show you forward so you can see. My feet are going to be a little bit wider than my shoulders. Okay, so if my opponent is in front of me, I'm going to start. My legs are a little bent. This is kind of like a modified horse stance. Okay, so I'm right here. I want my hands in so I know where they are. Now I'm going to turn this way, or spin, like so. So my hands are here. Now my elbow is going to lead as I turn, and I want my weight to transfer to my front leg as I do that. This way. Like that. Now your arm can also come out like a back fist. So either an elbow or a back fist. Either one is good. Two reasons. One is protection. This is a very high risk kick. So right here or here, there's some protection. If somebody wants to throw a punch or come in at me, or that. And it adds momentum to the kick. So from here, I'll turn, foot here, like so. And I landed in almost exactly the position I started from. My whole body is going to turn, my head, shoulders, arm, like so. Then the leg is going to follow. The leg will be last. Right like that. Again. Good. Now I'm going to do it on the other side. As always, it's very important to train both sides. So I'm going to get my somewhat of a horse stance position. Hands right here. I'm going to turn, elbow or a back fist, and land almost exactly. If I can land exactly, that's ideal. Right here. One more time. Right here. Okay. And then when you get advanced, you get used to that. You need to learn from your fighting stance right here. If you're throwing hands and then you want to, whoa!
We'll cut that out.
Sometimes you slip. This is a good lesson.
It rains, so.
The terrain here, it's not level. So when you're throwing kicks or fighting at all, you got to know your terrain. No big deal, I recovered. But with that said, if you're throwing your hands here, that's when you can, one time when you can use it. There's a lot of others. But from here, same thing, except they're going to have to turn a little more. My hands are still in, and I'm still going to turn. I'll just have to turn a little more. So from here, right here. Now, as you can see, I'm landing in a side stance, which is fine. I can do a lot of things from there. Good, now other side. So now I'm in a traditional fighting stance here. Same thing, I'm going to turn. Again. One more time. There. So that's crescent kick from a side stance and a regular traditional fighting stance. How can I use it? I showed you with hands. Okay, you can be throwing your hands, especially if you got somebody against a wall or the cage, maybe just a little bit out. It can be used in the center of a cage too. But your hands are here. This one comes back. Boom. It's starting to rain.
That's the ball game.
What else can you do? Or it starts pouring on us. From a roundhouse to the body, you land and kick. Other side, roundhouse to the body, I land and kick. I'm ready to fight. Don't look at the rain, look at me. Okay, so I want to land ready to fight. So I'm here, kick, boom, kick. All right, it's raining. I think we got to go. So
Yeah.
that's right here, Mr. Cameraman. So, for this edition of the Kicker's Corner, till next time, keep on kicking on.